Building an app that works is easy. Building an app that scales is hard. Look at our project right now. We have folders for models, services, and folders for view models. It's the standard way, but it's a trap. As soon as you add five more features, you will be scrolling forever just to find the logic for one screen. Today, for the grand finale of our VectoDash series, we are refactoring it into vertical slice architecture. We are moving from generic folders to feature slices to show you how real enterprise softwares are built. My name is Ronak and you're watching VectoWart. And for those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. It means a lot. It motivates me to create more such videos. We need a foundation. We are creating a base view model, and instead of rewriting the is busy and error handling in every single class, we are going to define it once. This is the clean in the clean architecture. By centralizing this common UI behavior, our actual feature code stays pure and focused only on the logic that matters. So in our project here over the solution explorer, let's right click and first add the folder called features. And inside this features, let's create a new folder called shared. And inside this shared folder, let's add a new class called base view model. Now I have already have written the code for this, so let me go ahead and paste it here and I'll explain you what the code is. So here is my code, and let me save this first, build my project just to rule out all the errors. So the errors are gone. And now you can see in my base class, I have these methods to set errors, clear errors, and also handle the is busy or not busy states of our application. So this will have the common logic that will handle common UI states across all features. And this prevents our code duplication in individual features like view models. So this is taken care. Now we can move to moving the files around. Now we cut the cake vertically. Instead of grouping the files by type, we group them by features. Here, first, let me go ahead and under features, let's add a new folder called weather. And also, let's create one more folder called AI. So now we have our two folders. Now let's start moving the files around. So let's first move these models directly within our weather folder. And then we have our services. So let's also move the services within our weather folder, and before that, let's inside our weather folder, let's add one more new folder called services. And within this services, let's move our weather service. So we have this separated. Now we move our main folder of called services within our AI, and our AI now has the services within it. So everything related to weather is now within the weather folder, and everything related to AI is now within the AI slice. Why? Because if we need to update how we calculate humidity, I shouldn't have to go hunting through three different top level folders. This reduces cognitive load and makes our code much easier to navigate. Now that we have moved a few files, let's update their namespaces so that we do not get any errors. So starting with the AI service. So right now it's pointing to VectoDash.service. So let's update it by changing it to VectoDash.features.ai and services. So that's taken care. Now let's move to the models. Under models, we have weather model. So let's see what are the changes that we need to do. So it is under VectoDash dot features dot weather and then models. So that's done. Next is the weather service itself. So let's update it here. So VectoDash dot features dot weather and dot services. And also you can see it is using this namespace models, which has been now updated. So here you can see the IntelliSense acting and correcting it to the right namespace. So I'll just press tab and update it. So that's done. So now okay, I'll just press tab. Okay, so that's done. Let me save this and let's move to the next step, which is updating our main view model and tying the whole changes correctly. So here in our main view model, let's first fix these errors with the namespaces, because we have moved around a few of the files. So let's update this. So here it is features.weather.model, and this is also features.weather.services, and also we need a few more namespaces for the AI service. So this is done. So let me save this, and doing so has removed all the errors that we had. So next is that our main view model is now a conductor or a coordinator, because we have our slices defined. The main view model just tells them what to do, where the slice will give them the data, AI slice will give them the advice, and this decoupling is the secret sauce of our senior level development. There are a few changes that I want to do. Since we have added some error handling in the base view model, I would like to incorporate it in this main view model. So let's make those changes. First things first, let's also include the shared namespace, so that I get to use all the features that we have all the variables and methods defined in this base view model. Next, I will go ahead and make changes to the fetch weather function. So let me copy the code and directly paste it within our code over here. So there is our fetch weather method, and here you can see I will just paste it below this and then explain you what I've done. So here you can see this is the same function. So I've made a few changes. So first that I'm checking is whether the city name is null or not. If it is null, then we are setting this error, please enter a valid city name, which was not done before. Then we have this clear errors, and then finally we are again setting errors if the city is not found. And also in the scenario where there is an exception, we set the respective error, and also we set the AI advice to the appropriate message. So these are the changes that we did, and I will just go ahead and delete this old function that I had, and doing so will clear all of the errors. I will just save this, and instead of inheriting from the observable object, I will update this to the base view model, and doing so will allow us to remove all of the errors that we see here, and also build the application once, so that everything here and also here I think I have to update the namespace. So because not the namespace, sorry, I'll just have to rebuild this. Okay, rebuilding has taken care of all the errors that we had here, and I think that was it. So now all that is left is to run the application. So let's run this application and see it in action. So here, let me click on run the application via the WebAssembly, and let's wait for the application to load on the web browser. I could also run this on the desktop app, but let's do it via the WebAssembly. So here you can see the project or the app is loading. And here you can see our app has successfully loaded. I'll just click on search. And here you can see the weather data is fetched. And also right now the AI advisor is not responding. Maybe it is because of the free tier that I have with Google Gemini AI Studio, or maybe there is some issues with the data that is being requested to the API. But anyways, in my last video, I have also shown you how this AI advisor works. So please do check it out. And that's a wrap on the VectoDash. We have gone from a blank template to a multi-platform AI integrated clean architecture dashboard. We have mastered C#12, MVVM, and service chaining. But our journey doesn't stop here. I am moving on to something even bigger and more trending in the next upcoming videos. Grab the final source code from the description and get ready for a brand new series where we will be starting on a new topic. And for now, keep building, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.